Today I'm filming the 2020 Toyota Supra. This vehicle competes against the BMW Z4 and also the Porsche Cayman 718. So my question for today's video is, how does this vehicle compare to the other competition? Starting off under the hood here of the Toyota Supra, this has a 3-liter inline six. It makes 335 horsepower, 360 foot-pounds of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. As this since it weighs about 3,300 pounds. Fuel economy is rated at 24 in the city, 31 on the highway, and 26 combined. And of course, this is the same motor that's in the BMW Z4. So, closing the hood here of the Supra, nice solid sliding hood. You have your Toyota emblem here, some front parking sensors. These are full LED headlights here, the automatic high beam at the top, automatic low beam here at the bottom, an LED daytime running light, then LED turn signal. These vents here, they're not functional for some random reason. I'm not sure why Toyota didn't actually make it functional. And of course, it looks nothing like the BMW Z4. Toyota made their own design, which I think looks very, very good. And I think the Supra is a very good looking vehicle. And of course, all the vents up here in the front fascia here are going to be functional. But let's look at the side proportions of the Toyota Supra. So looking here at the side proportions of the Toyota Supra, starting with these tires and wheels, these are a 255/35. They're a Michelin Pilot Super Sport. As you can see, this rim design here is a 19-inch rim design. You also have the black and chrome finish here with the multi-spoke design. These are 13.7-inch rotor. They're ventilated. You also get 13.6 in the rear, and the wheels are staggered. They're 275s in the rear with these 6-piston Brembo brakes in the front and 4 pistons in the rear. Your wheelbase is 97.2 with the overall length of 172 inches long. So let's look at the rear of the Toyota Supra. So at the rear of the Toyota Supra, we're looking at these taillight design. I actually like these taillight designs a lot. They're full LED with an LED turn signal, LED brake light, and also with an LED reverse light here, lower part of your bumper here. Love the rear diffuser. There is rear parking sensors, these dual exhausts. I'm gonna let you guys see what that straight six sounds like really quick. It sounds pretty damn good, especially when you put into the actual sport mode. The baffle opens up a little bit more. There's a lot of burbles and cracks and pops, as you guys heard from the exhaust sounding. Your Toyota emblem, your Supra badge, and unfortunately, you can't open the trunk from here. So if you have the key fob, which I have right here in my pocket, you can just click this and the trunk will open and it will reveal this tonneau cover here. But Toyota rates the cargo bag here at 9.6 cubic feet of space. So it's pretty small, but you can definitely put 2 carry-on bags and maybe a set of golf clubs, probably. But let's hop into the interior of the Toyota Supra. So here's the key fob for the 2020 Toyota Supra GR 3-liter Premium. As you can see, this is one of the most unique keys that Toyota has to offer. And of course, this is a BMW product key fob. As you can see, I actually like the red trim here on the key fob. As you can see, there does have some functions on it, which is the unlock, lock, trunk release, and a panic button. There's no remote start. But walking up to the Supra here, as you can see, these little ridges here on the door that locks it. And also you can have the mirrors power fold in, but right now I actually don't have them set. But to unlock it, Toyota does a sensor behind the door. Open up this interior. My Tesla has this black interior, as you can see. And of course, this is only a 2-seater, not a 4-seater, guys. So if you're looking to put your family in here, good luck with that. Looking at the door panel, is a soft touch ejecting molded plastic. There is this real aluminum door handle. Your lock controls are here. Your mirror switches, and like I mentioned, you can just power fold those mirrors in with the click of this button here. This also has the JBL sound system, which sounds pretty good. Nice leatherette portion here to rest your elbows. The speaker cover here. Your trunk release, which is kind of tucked away here, lower part of your door. And then this tight storage compartment here. Your headlight control fixtures are here, and this is also a manual tilt telescoping wheel. But get inside the Supra here. Oh God, I'm only 5'8", and the step-in height is very low. But to start up the Supra here, put your foot on the brake and press the start-stop button here. So once you fire up the Supra, you can click the sport mode to open up the baffle. You can see it got a little deeper, but right now it's not doing any burbles or pops. Apologies for the air conditioning. It's hot outside. It's Miami, so the weather is very funny here. Your steering wheel here is a nice leather material with this white contrast stitching here. You also have these shifters here, adaptive cruise control. Your radio presets are here. I like this LCD display here, which shows your tachometer, also your fuel gauge and your temperature, coolant, and so forth. But this tachometer here is really nice. I actually like that it's a full LCD display. The upper part of your dashboard here is a nice leatherette material. You also have this heads-up display here. If you can pick it up in the camera, it's right there. I also have this infotainment system here, which is, of course, it's a BMW infotainment system here. But going to this infotainment system, you have your radio presets here, your phone controls, also your navigation, and of course it's a touchscreen, so you have to worry about using this rotary dial only if you're actually driving. But the system is very snappy. One thing I thought this car would have, which is Android Auto, but unfortunately it doesn't have Android Auto, because when I hooked the USB up down here, it displayed like it wanted to show up as an Android Auto, as the Apple CarPlay, but it didn't show up. So I was kind of surprised there. I thought I thought this Supra would have Apple CarPlay. But looking here, there is some aluminum style trim here on your air vents, some hard buttons for your radio presets, dual climate control, 3-level heated seats. Surprised Toyota didn't offer cool seats on the Supra here. Of course, this BMW style shifter. So to put it into reverse, you just click up. I like this backup camera here. Very nice resolution. Also with distance markers and rear parking sensors for the front and rear. And to put it into drive, you just pull the trigger towards you. In manual mode, just click it over to the left here, and you do have paddles here on the steering wheel. And then to put into park, just click the P here. Also has electronic parking brake, sport mode here, automatic stop start, your parking sensor, stability control, your safety system, which it displays here. Have all your safety sense, which is emergency braking, pedestrian detection, rear cross traffic alert, blind spot monitoring. So all that stuff comes in here. You can just set it the way you would like. As you can see, it says, let me go back here really quick. It says on, custom settings. You can do it however you would like. You can turn all the systems off. Look at this rotary dial here, like I mentioned. You can just show you here in the navigation really quick. Click here, and you can zoom in and out on the navigation. You can cycle through different things, your media, your menu, map, nav. You also have options here, a dedicated back button right there. Some nice carbon fiber trim. I love this carbon fiber trim. Toyota does offer this with the black and red inserts. You can probably get the red piping here. I know you get the red full seats. The driver's seat here is a 14-way driver adjustable seating with 2-person memory seats. As you can see, the memory seats are tucked away on here. Surprised they didn't put it on the actual door panel, how they do it on the Avalon and also on the Toyota Corolla. On the Toyota Camry. All this is a soft touch here on the upper part of the dashboard. Nice soft touch as well. The glove box is damped, designed with felt, and it's very small. It does fit the owner's manual in there as well. But these seats in here are very impressive. They're aggressively bolstered. They hold you in place. Nice aluminum trim here on the seats here. LED lighting throughout the whole entire cabin. A dedicated SOS button just in case you're in an emergency to call the police. And like I mentioned, you also have this pass through to the cargo. And Toyota rates the cargo back there at 9.6 cubic feet of space. A little storage here. Probably can rest your phone. 2 cup holders. And surprisingly, I don't see a center console here, just a cup holder. So if you want to store some things, you probably have to put in your actual glove box here. But this does fit the Zephyr here water bottle just fine. A wireless charging pad here as well, so you can charge your phone. And also you get a 12-volt as well. But let's take the Toyota Supra out and see how it performs. So starting out in the 2020 Toyota Supra, this has the 3-liter inline 6 that is in the Z4, which makes 335 horsepower, 365 foot-pounds of torque. Visibility in here is very restrained. This mirror, the front glass here has good visibility, but you can tell that the Supra is a very small car. The side mirrors are okay. It does come with Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, which is emergency braking, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control. As you can see, it's fighting me to stay in my lane because I didn't use my signal. But driving the Supra for the first time, I'm very impressed with the exterior design. And Toyota went with BMW. Toyota went with the guy he likes the car. the guy likes the car. He gave me a thumbs up. But the Supra looks very good. 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. Like I mentioned, it does have Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. But I'm going to do a launch control here. And sorry that the camera's a little shaky. I left my system at home, so I'm gonna do a brake torque and I'm gonna floor it. Oh God. So the Supra is pretty damn fast, but Toyota's offering a 2021 model, which is gonna offer 382 horsepower, and this does has the 8-speed automatic transmission. And with that inline with the inline 6, it does sound pretty damn good. The paddle shifter, as you can see, is downshifting. I'm in 3rd gear. Oh man. So kudos to Toyota for going with BMW to use their inline 6, because the inline 6 that BMW produces is a very good inline 6. It's one of the best in the industry, and BMW does a very, very good job with their inline 6. With the hood here, visibility is kind of restrained as well because it's a very big hood. And it does have a electronic parking brake here, so just in case you're in traffic and you don't want to actually hold your foot on the brake, you can just put in the electronic parking brake. But the visibility in here over my shoulder here is very restrained. The rear glass is very small, but it makes up in the performance wise. Like I mentioned, this vehicle makes 335 horsepower, but with the inline 6, because BMW that's not really good at rating their engine when it comes to actual horsepower, so this vehicle could make a little bit more than what the numbers say on paper. And I believe that this vehicle could probably produce about 400 something horsepower instead of 330, just by the way how it takes off. And as you guys can see over there across the street, that is the older generation of the Z4. But I'm very impressed with the performance of this Toyota with the Supra. And this also has the adaptive dampers. All Toyota Supras come with adaptive dampers, full LED headlights. It does come with Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, so there's not one trim that doesn't get what the other doesn't have. Supra is a very good handling vehicle. The 8-speed automatic transmission is pretty good as well, but put it here into sport mode. And I'm gonna, as you guys can see, it did a little burble and pop. I'm gonna brake. I'm gonna floor it. Oh my God. I know you guys didn't pick that up on camera, but it did a lot of burbles and cracks and pops. But the Supra is a very good car. And just to mind you, if you want to get a little bit more horsepower, I would recommend getting the 2021 model, which offers 382 horsepower. Spending time with the Toyota Supra, from the driving dynamics, this vehicle makes 335 horsepower. If you're looking to get a little bit more horsepower, Toyota is offering a 2021 model Supra, which makes 382 horsepower, just in case 335 wasn't enough for you. And of course, this motor is designed by BMW, so Toyota ended up going with them, like I said in the beginning, to get the best inline 6 in the actual industry. So how much does a Supra cost? My tester here starts at $53,990. And of course, this one being the 3-liter premium, it has all the bells and whistles, which makes it stickers for $63,109. I'd like to give a special thanks to Wilford for providing me with the vehicle. If you're in the market for a 2020 Toyota Supra, you can come to South Dade Toyota and ask for Wilford. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Driver Reviews. And just in case, if you guys are looking to get some merchandise, as you guys can see here with my pants, which says Driver Reviews, make sure you write me on Instagram as well. And this is my full review on the 2020 Toyota Supra. I'll catch you all in the next video.